Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be doing a video on my 2022 Supra, and we're going to be explaining why the Supra is more fun to drive and why I've been having a lot of fun driving the Supra lately over my M2. Now I want to preface by saying I think the M2 is a better car. If I could choose one, it would be the M2, but the Supra is a really good car in its own ways and actually does a lot of things better than the M2. And this video is going to be kind of opinion based, not necessarily completely like fact based. Like I did make a video comparing the M2 and the Supra, and I talked about things like the space and all that, which is true. But this video is going to be more opinion based on like how it is to drive and what I've been enjoying so much about the Supra. So let's go ahead and hop in here. Let's get a little cold start and get started. Alright guys, just want to give you a little context in case you guys are new to the channel. So this is a 2022 Supra 3.0 Premium. I bought it pre-owned with like 3,000 or 37,000 miles on it. It has an intake, a catted downpipe, and a catback exhaust, but it's still on the stock tune. Obviously it's in this tungsten silver color. Alright guys, let's go ahead and get going here. Number one area where I think the Supra is a little bit better than the M2 is definitely the sound. It's a pretty common thought to think that the B58 sounds better than the S58. And I agree, the B58 does sound better than the S58. And this car with the stock tune, right, I don't have like an aftermarket burble tune and all that, and I personally don't think those sound good anyway. But the factory burbles, the car is so much more lively with the exhaust than the M2 is. So the M2 does do burbles as well, and they're nice, but they're not quite as loud. And yes, I know this car has a catted downpipe and a exhaust, but I already know what S58 sound like with that, and they don't sound as good as this. So the sound is a huge thing, because obviously as a car guy, you want your car to sound good. And the M2, I don't think it sounds bad. You know, it's not like it's like bad sounding, although there are some S58s that sound terrible. It's mainly just it doesn't sound as good as the Supra does. Like the Supra actually sounds like a really good solid inline six sound, whereas the M2 can be a little bit, I don't know, raspy or farty at times. So the character, the pops, everything with the exhaust on the Supra, definitely better than the M2. I'll demonstrate a little for you guys here. So right now we're just in normal mode. I'll show you guys what it sounds like when we just accelerate normally. So this is just accelerating normally. Sounds good even when accelerating normally. And then if we were to accelerate in sport mode, shifts a little later, the exhaust valve opens up. I'll pull to the side of the road here so I can show you guys what I'm talking about. Hear all those pops when it downshifts? And then we're gonna accelerate in the sport mode, and you're gonna hear how it's a little bit more, sounds good. So let's get going here. It sounds so good. Like the exhaust, I have no problem with the exhaust. And the previous owner did a good job with the catted downpipe in this exhaust setup because it still sounds good. Because I've seen B58 sound bad too, where they sound like tractors. So this one, perfect exhaust sound. Guys, GoPros are so annoying. They run out of battery way too fast. So I'm sorry about that. I got you guys on the iPhone now, so the sound might not be as good, but just listen to the way this car sounds. It just sounds so good. So yes, the exhaust character, the sound, the Supra's got it. Next up, let's talk about the transmission. So the M2 transmission is arguably well, not arguably, it is a better transmission. It's tuned for more power. It's the ZF8HP 76. This one is the ZF8HP 51, which means this can't hold as much power. But this trans does have some characteristics that are a little bit better than the M2. One of them is that really cool sound it makes when it shifts gears. Now, I know that that's probably not optimal for performance, because I'm sure if it just bangs into the gear, it'd probably be better than making that popping sound. Oh gosh, those pops. See, the exhaust is just so lively. All right, let's try this again. Let's do third going into fourth. Or no, yeah, third going into fourth here. I love those sounds it makes when it shifts. It's so fun. The trans also is a little smoother at low speeds. The M2s, if you guys have ever driven an S58 powered car, the transmission, they design it in a way to where it kind of feels like a DCT, so that when you let go of the brake, it kind of like engages the transmission, and it's a little bit more of like, I don't know, like jerkiness going on. This is just smooth all the way through. Like when you come to a stop, it's smooth, and it's just very fluid, very smooth. Not as direct as the M2's transmission. The M2's transmission definitely is way more direct and bangs off the gears faster and everything, but this one is a very smooth transmission, which would make it great for like daily driving, or just if you like just cruising around being smooth. So the B58, it's such a good torquey engine that, and it even makes a lot of power even at low RPM. You can just cruise around, utilize the torque. Like I'm fourth gear, 2,000 RPM. My M2, if I were to step on it, it would have a lot of turbo lag, and then it would kind of take off very quick, and it would most likely spin the tires. This car, we're fourth gear at 2,000 RPM. Get on it a little bit, turbo spools immediately, and it starts taking off. Like, it's just incredible. So we're at 2,500 now, which I understand is not too low, but we're in fourth gear, 2,500 RPM, 35 miles an hour. It just gets going really quickly. And that power band is great for daily driving. I've been enjoying it because I daily drove this for a whole like week and a half. I didn't even drive the Tesla. And just to kind of see what it's like to daily drive a Supra. And I love that off idle power. You just take off from the light, you put your foot down, it just gets going nice and quick. You know, the MPG is pretty good when you're not driving like a maniac. I tend to drive like a maniac, so my MPG is not the best, but it is good if you're cruising. And guys, the power in this car, like the M2 will dog this car. It's so much faster. But the power in this car is so usable and so fun that like I honestly don't feel like I want more power in this car. I mean, obviously I have the M2 to drive if I want more power, but like this car is a quick car. So like let's just put ourselves in automatic mode here and just step on it. Yeah, this car pulls great. Like, that's plenty of power. So much fun. Oh, we got someone walking. We'll slow down. You know, we got to be safe when we go to Mexico. But this car has so much power. Like, I don't feel the need for more power. Like, I know a lot of people are like, oh, you should tune it. You should tune it. And maybe one day I will. Maybe I'll get the bug. But, like, this car I feel like doesn't... I know there's so much power left on the table, but this car I just don't feel like I need to. It's so good as it is. And plus, like, my traction is really good right now. I have the new tires on the back. I feel like if I added more power, then it'll start spinning again. But with these new tires and with the stock power level, like, it hooks great. And I love that. I love being able to actually put the power to the ground, because what's the point in making all this power if you can't put it to the ground? Like the M2, I love it. I'm not bad-mouthing the M2. But with my Michelins, I mean, maybe I need to warm them up more or something, but like I can be flooring it in third gear at like 50, 60 miles an hour and it'll still spin. And it's been kind of getting on my nerves lately because it's kind of unsafe. Because the M2, it has, okay, let me put this in normal mode. The M2, it has MDM and it has DSC off. And I have the 10-stage traction control, but unless you put it in like 2 or 3, it's gonna cut your power when you step on it. So you're either gonna get all your power cut, or you're gonna spin so much to where you could possibly spin out. So the M2's in a point right now, at least the last few times I've been driving it, to where like it kind of makes too much power for the tires, and it spins a lot. Now it's still controllable, I still love it, and you know, once it gets moving, then obviously it pulls really hard, but this car, I can floor it at freaking 20 miles an hour and it'll freaking dead hook. And I love that, where you can just utilize all the power, and that doesn't make this car boring. It's not like, oh, okay, it hooks all the time, so now you can't slide the back end around and have fun or whatever. No, this car, if you purposely try to, you can definitely slide the back end around. So it's like the best of both worlds. This car's at the perfect traction level right now, which is part of the reason why I don't want to tune it either, because I already know if I tune it, it's going to make way more power, way more torque, and then now it's not going to get traction anymore. And no, I'm not trying to do drag radials and all that. Like, watch this. See? Slides out great. It's so nice being able to actually hook, because like I said, the M2 can be unsafe at times with how it doesn't hook. Not to say that I had any close calls, but you know, when you step on it and it's spinning, you know, like it's kind of nerve-wracking, you know? Like this car, again, let me show you another example. Let's start in second gear at... Actually, you know what? Screw it. Let's do first gear. Let's see if it hooks in first. So we have traction off. We're cruising first gear, 3,500 RPM. Spun a little bit and then it got going. That's the thing, like it hooks. And this is a bad surface too. This surface is very dusty and not the best if you're trying to hook. But again, you want to have some fun around the corner, you still can. And it sounds so good, that's the thing. The brakes are great. I mean, the M2 brakes I think are a little bit better, but the brakes are really good too. So yes, I love the traction, I love the balance, I love how lightweight the car feels. Like this car, I put it on a cat scale. If you guys follow me on Instagram, which why shouldn't you be? No, just kidding. I don't really post that much, but you guys should follow me on Instagram. I posted this car, the cat scale was 3,340 pounds. That is insanity. I can't believe this car is that light. Like that's really, really good. Now think about that combination. You have a B58, you have a lightweight 3,300 pound car. By today's standards, a 3,300 pound car with an inline 6 turbo, like that's really good. ZF 8-speed automatic. I love this transmission. No, I don't want a manual in this car. And rear wheel drive, this nice sports car feel, this more, you know, compact cabin. I love it. Like it's a great combination for just a fun sports car. Is this car going to be the best daily where you can put all your people in the back and kids and all that? No. Is this car a really good sports car? Absolutely. The simple interior in this car. Everything has buttons. I love technology, but there is something to be said about simple buttons. So like, for example, heated seat, it's just a simple button, right? I don't need to go into the screen or anything. Go into sport mode, simple. Sport mode right here, boom. Go into sport mode, we're in sport mode. Now we're in normal. Simple button. Traction control, it's right here, one button. Auto start stop, right here, one button. It's very simple. I do like that. This car, I'm focused on the driving experience and how fun it is to take corners and just cruise around and everything. I'm not too focused on, you know, the technology in this car. Last but not least, I want to talk about future plans with this car. Again, I know everyone wants me to tune it. All my buddies want me to tune it. Everyone on YouTube wants me to tune it. Not really looking to do that right now. Like I said, I'm enjoying the car as it is. I'm enjoying the car stock. It's plenty fast enough for me. And, you know, it already has an intake, a catted downpipe, and exhaust on it. So, you know, there's no real mods I really need to do to this car because it already sounds great. You know, it sounds good from the front with the intake and it sounds good from the back with the exhaust. So there's nothing really I need to do there. I just got new tires on the back, like I mentioned earlier. So the car's running great. I got an alignment, you know, mounted and balanced all the tires to make sure that, because it was a little thumpy on the highway. So everything's smooth now. The car's running great. The alignment's perfectly straight. So the car is just ready to rock and roll. I have 39,432 miles. I put 2,400 miles on this car in the span of 2 months, and that's having 2 extra cars I could be driving. So that shows you how much I'm enjoying the Supra, and how much I'm driving it. So not really too much. I mean, I do like making videos like this, just talking about the car. I like making race videos, as you guys know. Those are AI simulations in Mexico, of course. I would never race myself. I just like this car. It's just so fun to enjoy. I hope that you guys enjoy it too. You know, obviously, you know, there's a lot of you guys that like my M2 content and stuff, and this is kind of similar. You know, they're different in a lot of ways as well, but if you guys are like trying to get yourself a Supra or M2 and you're trying to decide between the two, let me tell you this, you can't go wrong either way. If you can afford the M2, no problem, then I'd say the M2 is still better. But if you, let's say this one's closer to your price range, or you just like the way the Supra looks better, or you like the way that it has the B58 and stuff, this is a great option. The Supra is fantastic. You cannot go wrong with getting a Supra, unless of course, you know, you need extra space. This car's not the most spacious car in the world, but you cannot go wrong with the Supra. It's so much fun. And yeah, I mean, that pretty much sums up this video, guys. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. I'll still be making tons of content on the M2. I'll probably make another video actually kind of like this, but in the M2, that goes over things that the M2 does better. But I will still say to this day that I think that this car is a little bit more fun. The M2 is better. It's a nicer car. I'd rather drive the M2 if it's my only car, but this car is just more fun with the way the exhaust setup and everything that I mentioned in this whole video. And we gotta do one last poll just because. We're gonna go fly past this Cybertruck. See guys, that's what I'm saying. This car is fast. Like, that is fast. And it just hooks. I love that. I just floored it and it went. Traction's off and it just goes. If that was the M2, I'd be fighting for my life right now. Oh, I love this car. One-handed, guys. So simple, so easy to control. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Give this video a like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.